Lesson number one, the biggest thing for me this year has been writing, has been journaling, has been reflecting, has been going into conversations with myself, being honest with myself. And so 2022 has been the first year for me where I started writing, where I started journaling, and I'll tell a little story of how I got into it and why it's become such a big thing for me. I started off this year in Thailand as well, where I am right now, and I had a great time, met great people, had the full traveling, partying experience. But in the last month of that traveling, I started to notice, holy shit man, my money is running out, I am getting fatter, I am losing my routines that I was valuing a lot actually, and it's been too much towards the fun side and spending everything and just enjoying life, and not enough reflecting, growing, and staying on the right path. So when I came back from that traveling, basically had zero money, and I started writing. I started writing about the things I had experienced, about the lessons that I had learned, and within basically a week of starting, things started to change. Some nice amount of money came on my path. I started realizing that some of the people that I hang around with are not the right people for me, are not helping me grow, are just keeping me back. And because of that writing, and because of that being honest with myself, and because of that reflecting, I could start making changes. And those changes have shaped this whole year and this whole path that I'm on. So that's 100% the biggest catalyst in all the change stuff that I went through this year. And there is so much value you get out of writing. You form your own thoughts, you form your own beliefs, and you can actually write down the beliefs you want to have, keep affirming these to yourself, write out your dream life. What is it that you want to accomplish? What is it that you want to do? How do you want to show up to other people? What are the insecurities you are facing, and what can you learn about these? Now, it's not just about the writing, right? That's only one part. It is also about going back every week or every month or every year. You don't have to put rules for yourself, but it is important to go back into these journals and see what you've been writing about and see what you've been learning. And what that does is it actually affirms to yourself that, listen, that you're doing the right thing. Things are happening, things are changing, and you can actually see why things are changing. You have done the work, you have done the writing, you have done the reflecting, and in turn, this is changing your life for the better, I hope. And yeah, the power in going back and seeing your own thoughts that you used to have is extremely valuable, and really confirms for yourself that you do change those thoughts, patterns, and those people, and your reality basically. So I can't stress it enough. It's been a life changer. People around me have also started to write, and they are also seeing those very positive changes in their life. Now, if I'm honest, I used to write in the morning and in the night, religiously. Just every morning, every night I would write. That's not what I do anymore. I write either once a day or once every 2 days, and sometimes I just skip 3 days. But I do think this time of doing it very consistently was super important. I don't think I would have come where I am right now without doing exactly that. So I think if you do want to start this and you do want to start off the next year writing, keep a promise to yourself. Write every day for at least 3 months or something. I don't want to give advice, but like make rules for yourself, because that's where you really get into that rhythm, and you know that you're going to write. Eventually, I think you can let it go a bit. You have tackled the most important stuff, and you can tone it down a little bit. But consistently writing and taking that time for yourself is extremely important. So that's the main thing for this year. The biggest catalyst in changing the other aspects that I will talk about in the next videos. Yeah, it's been huge for me. I'm super grateful that I started doing this. I'm proud of myself that I started doing this, and I keep on doing this. And I don't think I'll ever let that go. I think writing will forever be a thing for me in order to grow, in order to learn, and in order to improve my life. So, yep, that's the number one. Please start writing. It's very helpful. You got this.